Billy, we're about to go live. All right, go ahead and hit him with the intro.
Go for it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I told you I'm not.
Come on, we're gonna get you one of these days. It's freaking Friday, and guess who is back?
It's me.
Why do you? I've never had this much ease of getting you on the show.
You said we would do this. I told you on our trip that I would do it every Friday in July.
And
don't break my promise.
I'm a woman of my word. What's up, everyone? Welcome back again. Tonight, Ms. Wrench continues her journey of learning. Not really. Did you learn anything last week?
No.
Whatever. We're just gonna be drinking. We're gonna be hanging out. We got a lot of stuff. I do have some stuff. I picked some stuff that I wanted to see if you. What are you looking at down there?
Oh, well, you were looking, so I was looking.
Because I know what it is, and maybe I was gonna quiz you.
Why would I know any of it?
I don't know.
I don't even recognize any of those that I can see.
I know. We're trying to get you on the path, and I picked some stuff that I thought you would like. Maybe. I just want to see your opinion on some of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got Willow just staring.
Willow wants whiskey. Everyone wants whiskey. It's okay. So.
Can you see her? No, you can't.
There we go. I got it to where I can see the chat. What's going on, everyone? Emily, the Legend Chambers, Janelle, and Ricardo Martinez. Trev gets inebriated Friday. Cheers, all. Miss Wrench gets inebriated Friday. I got something very important for you to try, and I want to see your reaction. Everyone's gonna get your reaction to it.
Okay.
Okay. It's good. It's good. I don't know what you're gonna think. That's why we're doing this. Chris Valencia from Biloxi. What's up, Chris? And Will T from Jekyll Island. You know where that is?
No.
Like Jekyll, like
Jekyll and Hyde.
Is that who it is?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, yeah.
Okay. Madam Wrench is holding a bottle of Stagg Junior. Oh yeah, I created a thumbnail.
Oh, I was like, no, I'm not.
You didn't see the thumbnail. I got you holding the Stagg Junior. Which, by the way, I have this out. I don't know if we're gonna open this tonight. I have one that we will try. But I figured I would tell the story of how the heck I got this. It looks just like a Stagg Junior. At first, I thought it was just Stagg, right? They got rid of the Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And, I'm at the little table. It's one bottle per customer. First come, first serve. Which is kind of weird. So I was like, I'm going to get there early, And I'm the first one in line. So therefore, I get my pick. I see the Stagg. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get the Stagg. Didn't even examine it or anything. And then I get home. And I pulled it out because I was like, I think this is the new batch. I can do a video of the new batch. And then I noticed the Junior and was like, oh, crap, this is an older batch. Which one could it be? So I looked up the proof, 132.5, 2016. Batch 6 Stagg Junior at the thing. What was it doing? For 5 years? 8? How many years is that? 7 years.
I don't know.
That's a long time. Why was this there?
Time.
So I got a batch 6 Stagg Junior. Get this. $55. $55. You can't do that. So that's my score of the year. I haven't gotten anything but this. This is really it. Four Leaf Whiskey says, you got this, Miss Wrench. I guess you think you're just being tortured to death over here.
No, I still got jet lag or something. It's either that or I'm dying. I'm not sure.
Jet lag or death? Those are the two options.
I started to Google.
Why am I so sleepy? You did she? How long did you nap today?
I don't know. Like, my goal was to try to get some energy back instead of doing everything on my to-do list. And I napped for at least 3 or 4 hours.
I feel like if your nap is longer than 2 hours, it's not classified as a nap anymore.
Yeah,
it's like a sleep.
And I don't know what the problem is.
What's up, James B? Peter White? You need to start off with that Instagram two-step you were doing in Italy.
You.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's digging at my dancing.
You did better than me.
Yeah, I didn't. Peter, what we should show is her dancing because she danced with the same woman.
I didn't really do it. I just kind of was like...
I made her go out there and dance with that woman.
You didn't make me. She yanked me out there.
Yeah.
She spoke no English. So
it was awesome. James B's here. Eric Gunderson is here. So yesterday I walked into my favorite liquor store to get a bottle of Everclear for a project. And just before I left, in comes a delivery of their Knob Creek store pick. Hey!
Knob Creek.
You ever had Knob Creek? Erica P. Happy Friday, sipping on a fresh crack of Booker's Charlie's batch. Which one's that? They also had a Booker's on the little table. So it wasn't like super rare stuff. The Stagg was definitely the hitter of the lot. I also got a Larceny barrel proof B523. So, middle of the road allocated stuff. But I scored. Total score. I'm lucky. We should go play the lottery right now. Yeah. Bourbon Runner's here. Big Vic is here. John T. Peter B. We don't have music. I'm slacking. Willow's like, I love this show. What's on her nose?
I don't know. Come here.
Got my bottle of that new forbidden bourbon. What do you mean the forbidden bourbon? Like,
What is that?
the forbidden one. Peter B.
Here.
What is that?
It's like a little packet.
Oh, it's packing peanut.
It's on her nose.
Happy. Oh. Hey, everyone. Happy Friday and cheers. Good to see you. Noah, school teacher cheating on the pop quiz. That was you cheating on the pop quiz. I do have a quiz. I do have a quiz for you, and I'm going to see if you learned anything. Jermaine Compton, Aaron Pierce.
Oh, that's the music. I was like, what is that sound?
You thought you were going crazy. Maybe you are dying.
I thought my show had started back, and I was going to be upset because it was getting good.
What's up, Guy Davis? David Smith. I feel like I'm missing people. Jerborn Black. Trev needs to move more to his right so Miss Wrench can be front and center.
No, thank you.
Take over the show. Trev and the soon-to-be Mrs. Wrench. What's up, world travelers? Sipping on a fantastic Maker's Private Selection as a starter. What are you drinking on?
I think you gave me Buffalo.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I give you Buffalo Trace?
Yes.
Taste and tell me. Maybe that's something else.
Shush. Could have been an old fashioned, but
You didn't ask.
I shouldn't have to.
Go give me the supplies. We'll make one right now.
No.
Nice score on the batch 6. I think her saying yes was your score of the year. Aaron Pierce.
Very good point.
Now I'm in trouble. Because you brought up a way better point. This is the best thing I've gotten all year.
I didn't even
in any aspect of my life.
Think about it. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it went right over your head. Doug H, what's up, Doug? And the Friday Fred's crew. Always, I saw again. They're just drinking good stuff all the time. Sarah, did you get used to calling Trev your fiance? Weird, eh?
No, because I never did.
No, I would have to, if I would have to, I would have to stop and think about it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, who are you here with?
It really hit me was when I had to fill out something about going dress shopping, and it was like, "What is your fiance's name?" And I'm like,
"Who is my fiance? Who?
This is weird."
Is that what you're doing tomorrow?
Yep.
You gonna find the one? Are you gonna say yes to the dress?
I don't know.
What's up, Pickle Nick Plico, dude? James Jabron Lames. Yes. Flop McJames. Smoking Firewater. Good to see you. Middle West Solera Sherry Caz. Dude, go ahead and keep rubbing it in my face, dude. Rick. Good to see you. So I think it's time for me. What's up, Truman? Yo, are you still sober? He takes the summer off. What a trooper. I drink so much during football season, I'm just not gonna drink during the summer. How do you do that?
Good for him. 2 more weeks.
Better man than I. All right. You still have something. I'll wait. I'll pour something I want to drink. Larceny Barrel Proof B523. I shot a video over this already. I just haven't edited it. I shot like 3 or 4 videos yesterday.
Has that even been opened?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it up there, but not here.
Man.
What's wrong?
We're going
with you?
on week 3 of, or the 3rd Friday of coughing. I think we're both dying. You got the energy bug. I got the cough bug.
I got nothing else. I just not get my energy.
The B523 though, everyone was telling me, because I've been raving about the A123, and everyone's raving like, dude, just wait till you get the B. And it should have come out 2 months ago, and I just now got it. So, hey, I got a video, so you'll learn what I think of it right now. Spoiler, this is so good.
Yeah.
I went to that little thing yesterday, not knowing that Stagg was going to be there, and I went just to get one of these.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah, I got this yesterday with that Stagg.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be there. Richard White Rocktown small batch paired with an intense dark chocolate bar is great. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I wish I had some chocolate.
We need chocolate.
We're out. We always have chocolate.
Yeah, well, we always do, except for right now.
Yeah.
We're completely empty of chocolate. Chocolate! What's up, Trev? Eating a Powerade popsicle, trying to hydrate it. What? They do that? I mean, you made it. Fly Fisher, good to see you. Cheers, Trev and Sarah. Let's go, nerds. It's Friday. Freaking is. I bet you would like this one. You just smell mine. Because you have a test. I'm going to give you a single bottle and you got to tell me it.
Just smell it?
You can do whatever you want with it. What does it smell like?
Chocolate.
Does it? Taste it.
Does smell chocolatey.
This bottle's fan-freaking-tastic. They've really turned it around.
Oof.
What? What's the proof on that sucker?
A lot.
Give me a guess. Buffalo Trace is 90.
102. I don't know.
It's 124.
I don't know what's appropriate.
Basically, in realistic terms, don't go over 125 nowadays unless it is aggressively aggressive.
Okay.
I mean, have you guys noticed that too? I feel like all of the classic Elijah Craig barrel proof used to be 135 all the time. Now it doesn't even pass 125.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Everyone's been going down.
Yeah.
You've noticed that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Wow, I was like, wow, who is this? Jeez, what's up, G-Off Seon? Just got back from the whiskey bar. Well, now you're at your own whiskey bar. Just good old me says your next score, Trev, needs to be a Russell's pick. I got one.
That confused me.
What?
You said just good old me. I was like, what is that? And now I see.
What do you think I was talking about myself?
I didn't really know.
Just good old me here. Got me a Russell's
I
pick.
don't feel like my brain's functioning fully just yet.
Just wait until the alcohol hits. You'll really not make sense. Oh! Bring that back up. Just accepted a new job shift, going from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. to... What kind of shift is 4 a.m. to 1? Or either of those, honestly.
Oof.
Interesting. Well, heck.
I couldn't do a job like that.
Hey, what's up, Shauna? Cheers. What is everyone drinking? Trev, I'll trade you the new one for the batch 6. No. I was like sitting there thinking, like, this could probably fetch a pretty penny.
Yeah.
But
You should do that.
and then what? Just take the money?
Yep.
I've never been that type of person.
You should do it.
You are a money hog. Oh, I need money. Go sell it. I don't know. I don't want to do that, but it's also like, I feel like we should open this like a certain time or something. I don't know. But then again, what does it really matter? You just create these sentimental ideas, but what is this? It's a stag. At the end of the day, it'll be the oldest batch of stag I've ever tried. I've never even gone past batch 9. I think batch 9 is the one I have. I have 9. Don't think I have 10. And then I have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Missed 17. And then got 18. So maybe I'll have to wait 6 years, then I'll get the 17. It'll just be there.
6 years. Okay.
I mean, what was that doing? Just got a new bottle of Rare Breed, about to crack it. There you go. Keith J from West Mass Hospital Bed. Cheers, Trev and Rinchet. What's up, Keith? How you feeling today? Shh. Stop. Truman works at UPS. Truman, can we ask you a question?
Oh, I was thinking like a driver. I would assume not.
Driving at 4 a.m.
That's what I went. Oh my
Maybe.
God, how
Maybe he's a
dangerous.
loader. I want to know, Truman. Let's just say, because I know, you're not allowed to ship alcohol through UPS. Like, how many times have you grabbed a box, hypothetically, and been like, this is total liquid in there. And then what, can you open it? You know what I'm saying? I've heard stories of them opening it, people just taking that crap. I've heard stories of they're like, hey, come get your crap. You can't
That
ship
happened
that.
to somebody.
That happened to Kevin Campbell.
Oh, okay.
They literally called him and was like, sir, you need to come pick up your box of wine or whatever it was.
I would cry. I would feel like I was in trouble.
Luckily, they did that, though.
Yeah, but still, I'd be like, I'm sorry.
Pickle Nick, got to get that wedding money.
And still pay a trip. Yeah.
And ring.
Yeah.
Why is marriage so expensive?
Life. It's for a lifetime.
Golly. Nick Benici. Benizzi. Nick B. I have Stag Batch none. I will trade you for a box of chocolate. That's a good trade. I bet she would send you my stag for a box of chocolate.
Maybe.
Wedding bottle. See, that could be a wedding bottle.
We already have that.
We can have multiple. We have a bar. We're going to have to fill it
You're
up.
gonna have that for all the people?
True. Also, do you think the people coming to our wedding is going to take Stagg Junior and not die?
Only the bourbon drinkers.
You know? Like,
Which
they're
I
going to
don't
be like,
think
ooh,
there
what's
would
that?
be. There probably wouldn't be that many. If any.
We'll see.
Who knows?
We'll see.
I have this dog and why are there always dogs bothering me?
Like, she wants you to pet her so bad. You want to go outside?
Do you want up here? Come here.
Sell it. You have a wedding to pay for. Nah. Damn it all. You're just getting started with the money. You're going to love it, Trev. Oh.
Hug me.
Come on, Willow.
She's so heavy.
It's solid muscle.
She's gonna bug. She's gonna get up here.
Dang, we're only 20 minutes in. We already got a Willow. Here, you want to try this? She say, Mommy say I'm too young to try that.
Why are you sitting way over there?
This dog. Family photo.
She looks ridiculous. She almost blends in.
She does.
You can hardly see her.
Where is that dog? Oh my god.
Okay, Bill, you're heavy.
Jeez. UPS store is different than UPS. They seem to care more probably because they would get fined. UPS store is different than UPS?
They don't wear those brown outfits at the store.
They don't.
Because I only know because I gotta go there every time.
That's why
I
they
return
suck.
Amazon.
What's up, Patty Cakes? Hey, look at the little willow.
It looked just like her.
It is her.
Oh.
It's literally her. I made a photo. UPS store is just a franchise, basically mailboxes. Ah,
That's so weird.
what's up, Patty?
It's confusing.
Patty Cakes? Hey, it's Scott Moody. What's up? Yeah, hit that like button. Then we'll do something crazy. I got a Stagg B18 and not a fan. Tastes like dusty 2x4.
Ugh.
Which one do I have? Ever since they changed the why did they not just stick with Stagg 22? The numbers. Now they screwed it up. My issue is why would you wait till the 18th batch to change things? Why would you do that? And drop the junior. Maybe because batch 18, you're not a junior anymore. It's 18th year. Get it?
Yeah. Could be.
I'm a genius. If that's the case, I would support their decision. What's up, Wilmington?
You never know.
Dana Johnson sipping a freshly opened Benchmark single barrel. Those are good. I bet you would like those. That's probably what I've had you try. It's Buffalo Trace, but budget. It's like the cheap Buffalo Trace. You know?
Mm-hmm.
People like you're cheap.
I am cheap.
You'd be like, $20 for a Buffalo Trace? No, I can't do that. Yeah, if anything for 10.
Yeah, I won't hardly buy anything.
18 is the one I sent you. Okay. So I have the 18. I liked that. So who said they didn't like it? I'm already forgetting. Where did I even read that?
I didn't see it, so I think you made it.
Oh, Toby Garmin. It's up here. I like that one because it's way oakier than any other Stagg. Stagg is just so freaking cherry. The Ron Jam came today. Hey, if anyone has gotten Ron Jam and you got the jug, someone sent, I guess David, because David has a photo of someone with their jugs. So that's one of he's going to be on our pick. Someone got a jug. Obviously, people are getting jugs. 5 people get jugs, but that's the only confirmed one we got.
Interesting.
Yeah, he sent a photo. So, and it's a big plastic jug of the whiskey.
Like a milk jug.
No, like, I don't have that bottle here.
Show me the picture. I'm not gonna tell anyone.
What do you mean tell anyone? I'll show the photo on here. Oh, he texted it in the group. Hold on. There it is. A plastic jug, like a screw top.
Oh, wow. I had a completely different thing in my head.
I'm going to show it. It's Justin.
That is not what
I'm going to show
I
Justin
had.
on the stream so you guys can confirm Justin's got a jug. It's a freaking 175 plastic jug.
So that's not at all what I was thinking. I literally thought it was going to be like a milk jug.
An actual milk jug. No, this is more legit.
I wouldn't call that a jug.
Those are called jugs.
They shouldn't be.
What would you call
That's
that?
not a jug.
Just
It's
a plastic bottle?
Bigger bottle.
If you held a 175, you would know.
Like, those you can buy, like vodka and whatnot.
Yes.
I would never refer to that as a jug.
Would you guys? Those are jugs.
No.
It's the home wrecker bottles. Yes.
There you go. It's not a jug in my brain.
I'm a real man of genus.
Now I understand it all, though. There might be some people that get it and don't even know. They're just like, oh, they did plastic.
If someone gets this jug and is confused, if I ordered a pick and I opened it and it's a freaking jug, I would be emailing me. Obviously, the people who get it are people who know us.
Yeah,
so I would email me and be like, hey, I have a huge plastic bottle in my box. Like, what is this?
So weird.
Like, it's literally over twice the amount of liquid. So I would be confused. Like, man, this ain't a normal bottle.
Yeah, okay.
Mine was jugless.
Everybody, so sad.
No, I don't have a jug. In fact, guys, I don't even have a sticker on mine. Like, we got the pre-stickered bottles. This is the Ron Jam with no sticker. So, you tried this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've let it open up. I'm gonna revisit it. I think we still have some left. I think we have like, I forgot how many bottles it was. It was pretty low. It was like under 40.
Wow. Left or how in the originally?
What do you mean?
Like, how many did you have to?
There was like 230
Oh, okay. Like
bottles.
40. That's what's left.
That's what's left. There was like 230 or 40 or I don't even know. It was a lot. It was a huge yield. And then we're going to talk about it later too, because our next pick is the 27-year-old hazmat. You haven't tried that.
Mm-mm.
You trying this tonight. I think for being 27, there's like 160 bottles of that. So huge yield. Usually the older something is, there's less of it.
It's 27
years old.
Is that how old you are?
I was.
How old are you?
28.
Oh my god.
But look, distilled in 1995.
That's when you were born.
Yeah.
You're 28?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Well, you're 28? She doesn't even know who I am. What's up, Johnny Dean?
Yeah, that's right, because 4 years. Okay.
Ricardo Carroll. What's up, Ricardo? No jug. Well, guess what, guys? I'm sure more opportunity will arise. Raging Irishman, a handle. Okay, so yes, they technically we call them handles. Those big bottles.
Okay, I've heard that.
Because remember, some of those bottles literally have a handle.
A handle.
And I guess that's where the term. I don't know where there's like an actual history of that and why it is, but we're calling them jugs because Gene, and he has a lot of plastic jugs, plastic handles. I told you that story. We got in his car, in the back seat were like 7 whiskey plastic bottles of unmarked whiskey, and we're like, Gene, what is this? He's like, oh, those are just some blends I've been working on. I'm like, and then you just throw them in the back, like, you know, like you just drive around with them.
That seems smart.
I was like, what? We'd get pulled over, and he's like, I'm a lawyer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're different. Iowans are different.
I would have been scared.
I wasn't. I was like, can we drink out of this? Are we almost there? Joe the Sample Guy. Handle is the term I always used. The jugs is a new term. Jug refers specifically to the cheap plastic bottle that we put our whiskey in.
Okay, so you created that.
Jugs, baby. We love jugs. Okay. Some big old jugs.
Whatever.
Roy does cocktails. What's up? Mine was jugless. Isn't a jug the hillbilly drink over their shoulder? Is it? We should know that.
Over their shoulder? Like holding it?
Yeah, maybe. Remember they walk around, it's got the little X's on it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a jug.
Joey P. Trev, cheers to all the nerds, sipping some Sagamore 8-year rye and Hughes Bell of Buford 10-year rye. I've never even heard of that. I wish I could find a Sagamore 8. I've heard great things about it. Also, Drewman, you missed out on our Sagamore. The Suggetmore was, I think it was 8. It doesn't say. Doesn't say readily available.
I just realized you're wearing a Tin Fitness shirt.
What's wrong with that?
It's just funny. What? That shirt, isn't that the shirt you wore for 3 days? No, that was the
blue one. I also was like, what? I just put this on today.
I was about to be like, why would you wear that cursed shirt again?
No, the other 10 fit. She's referring to when we missed the flight to Rome and we had to wear the same clothes for 3 days.
I think I lost my shorts. Can't find those that I wore for 3 days.
They probably disintegrated from all your sweat.
Or they might still be in my backpack and I just didn't get them out, and then they really stink. I'll have to look.
My wife has noticed you both got haircuts and thinks you must have done engagement photos.
Oh, I wish I had a haircut.
No, she literally said right before this stream, like, oh my God, I need a haircut. No, I just got one because
insanely long.
I like to stay beautiful.
I haven't had a haircut since March. I'm glad it looks like I had one.
Why she probably thought that is because
it's normally
30 minutes ago, she did not look like this. And she's like, I'm going to go get ready for the stream. And then comes back like you do.
All I did was brush it out. It wasn't like a big, messy bun.
Which you looked fine.
So it's not straight. That might be why it looks like it almost does look like it's got layers or something. I don't know. But no, we've not had photos yet.
Look at that. She's like, yeah.
We haven't had photos yet. That's on the to-do list.
Don't we meet with
we meet with our photographer next week and discuss things.
How do you want your photo taken?
She's really good.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Tim Cronet, nothing wrong with jugs. See, Gene is the kind of lawyer you want because he's a degenerate. He will get you out of whatever.
Okay.
Or help you not go to prison forever. I feel like he's the type of lawyer who's just like, hey man, this is the best I can do for you. So you should probably just take it. And then it's like, oh, well, he's straight up. He's not like, man, we're going to fight and maybe we can get this. He's probably like, yeah, that ain't going to happen. That is not how this works. See, jugs it is. Jugs are only our plastic picks. How about that?
There you go.
Sagamore was before my time. Well, you missed out on one heck of a freaking Sagamore. Golly. Okay, so yeah, Keith says the Sagamore was close to 8. I think it was 7, but it was something, I think it was so close to 8. It was like 7 years in 10 months or not, something like that. I think that's why I just refer to it as 8. 8.
Close enough.
Close enough. What's Miss Wrench preferred type of whiskey? Bourbon, weeded, rye?
I don't like rye. I know that much.
Try this.
What is that?
It's not rye.
That's the one you just poured.
Tell me what it is.
It's what you just poured.
And what is it? Do you remember what Ron Jam was?
No.
See? What is it?
I don't know.
You know what's crazy? It changes like every time I open it, my interpretation of it changes. The first sip was so rye. It tasted like a rye. And then the second sip, it tasted like a bourbon light whiskey mix. And then now it tastes like all 3 of them. I think that's what I like about this so much is that you get all 3 components.
I don't really know because I don't really drink it that much. I drink old fashions and we just use
so
stuff in that.
There's your answer. If okay, your favorite out of those you'd be a bourbon.
Yeah.
Weeded. I mean, I don't think you're even familiar enough to know other than you drink Maker's Mark and it's a weeded bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you've had a wheat whiskey. I don't think you would like that. I only have a couple of them. So, not Scotch.
No.
Not Scotch. You didn't even try, like, what is it? I always get in Cancun, Johnny Walker, the Black. Johnny Walker Black is the only Scotch that I drink that regularly in Cancun.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
I don't know either. Maybe because that's like the only, I don't know, just whiskey I can pour neat.
Yeah, I just pretty much at this point just do the old fashions or wine.
And the wine you drink is the wine I get.
Yeah.
And I've been kind of branching out, and we've been finding some good ones.
Out since Italy.
Oh yeah. Well, then half the wine over there, I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
I would just be like, what's your local wine? And they'd be like, this one. And I'm like, I've never even heard of that type of grape. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah. So that's honestly what I'm more so into, I guess.
What would be your favorite drink? Like if you, what are your top 3? Like if you went to an island and you're like, you can only bring 3 drinks, like I'm talking cocktail, and like if you could bring 3 things, what would they be? Margarita. You would definitely bring a freaking margarita.
Espresso martini.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Old fashioned.
There you go. That covers all your bases. I forgot about the espresso martini.
Yeah. I used to be hooked on Moscow mules.
Yeah.
And then
we haven't had those.
I burnt myself out on those.
We haven't had those. I bet you would like them.
I don't know. I burnt myself out.
Here's your test.
Don't give me a whole lot.
I'm not. This is a test.
That's plenty. What is that, rock?
It's a test.
That's rock.
What is that?
Since when do they do those kind of
It's
things?
brand new. You can't look at the front. It'll tell you what it is. These are their new ones. But I gave you a whiskey last week.
It's chocolate.
Okay. I gave you a whiskey last week, and it was one of the categories that I taught you. Okay?
You taught me a category?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I want you to try it and see if it reminds you of a bottle last week. If you don't, I'll give you a hint by telling you the name of the bottle that you drank.
I don't remember.
You'll remember. Just try it.
I know I didn't like anything you gave me.
So then there you go. Let's see what you think
That's
of this.
all I really remember.
There you go.
I don't pay attention to details.
I'm going to pour a little more Ron Jam. What's up, Kelsey Dime? Cheers to the happy couple.
Yeah.
What?
I don't like it.
Maybe I should try it.
I don't know what it makes me think of, but I don't like it. I like the smell.
So there was a bottle last week called Maker's Mark 46.
Oh, the French one?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you get French oak?
I don't even remember what it tasted like. It smells good.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Sweet.
So there you go. This is the Rocktown toasted French oak. I was just gonna give her and see if she could pick up the French oak, but look how dark it is, man. That's crazy.
I don't know. There's something weird that I don't like about it.
The nose is chocolate. It's like a chocolate. It reminds me of some sort of chocolate bar, like.
Or it's I just want chocolate. I don't know.
No.
No, I don't.
It reminds me of like a s'mores Pop-Tart or something. Something weird like that.
Yeah, I don't like it. I remember now. I said it was like burnt.
Oh yeah, it's got the burnt.
That's what I don't like. The toast. It's toast.
It's the toast. You burnt the toast. I think what that burnt thing starts turning into a little bit. Rubber.
Ew.
Do you get that?
No.
You don't get
I've never
rubber?
eaten rubber.
Like a hose, like a water hose. Like a brand new. You know how plastic smells? Like it's got that weird smell when it's brand new.
No, I don't get that.
I don't either, but I think my brain can start.
I don't either, but
I'm saying that my brain can interpret it that way if I think about it. God. Skål from work, nerd, says Norseman. Well, I just shot way to the bottom, whatever. Scroll back up a little bit. Dang, I did get a Dusty Dan Sagamore, but a friend had to mule it to me across the border. I'm sure the Sagamore was as good or better. It was better! Peter, also, enjoy your time in prison. It is crazy. It is weird, too, shipping merchandise to Canada. For the first time ever, this past Patreon rewards, I had to fill out, like, paperwork.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was just because I was using UPS versus the post office. I don't know. It was different, and I had to fill out paperwork, and they were like, what are you sending? I'm like,
I feel like
a glass?
Like, people I know that have gone to Canada, like, on vacation, I've heard, like, going through customs is pretty scary.
What's up with you Canadians? I thought you were supposed to be nice.
Like in Italy, they like didn't even say hello to us.
Italy customs was literally
It was so.
You walked up to the guy. There was no line because it was so fast. You walked up to him and he just.
Your passport. They scan your face.
He literally took it and was like.
Literally didn't say hi. How are you? Or.
And we're like, thank you.
Arrivederci or anything.
Arrivederci.
But no, like I've heard people who have driven over into Canada. Like it's pretty scary.
What's in your car, eh?
And you're just like, I don't even remember my name. That'd be me. I'd be like, I don't know.
What are you doing coming to our... Why do I talk like an Irishman?
I don't know. We'll find out eventually because we're gonna go to Banff? Drive. We'll have to drive over the border.
We're going to drive all the way up there?
No, we'd fly into Montana in a car.
Yeah, and you're going to go to prison. They're going to be like, ma'am, you are sketchy. Get in the car.
Because I look it.
You do. I'm an Old Forester fan, or that Old Fashioned fan. They are great with bourbon and some rye. I make all of hers with like Evan Williams.
Yeah, we've tried it with other stuff, and I just didn't like.
Honestly, I did for a while. I was experimenting with like every dang thing.
And it's weird.
And so like none of them you liked, and then the Evan Williams are like, oh yeah, this is it.
Yeah, that's what I like.
It's weird though. Like that just goes to show everyone's palate's so different.
Mm-hmm.
Like just because I say, well, this is my favorite thing,
but
you didn't like any of them.
But it's weird too. It's something with like when it's on ice. We've done that before. We've put different bourbons on ice and it just tastes weird.
Tastes totally different.
I'm sure that's part of it. It's on ice, even though it's mixed with the cocktail stuff, whatever. I would think that has something to do with it. I don't know.
I mean, it's got to, because there are some whiskeys that I've put on ice and I hate them. Like, it changes so much, it's bad.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But then there's certain ones I found, like it's very specific. Knob Creek on ice, I like that. I do not, it changes into something that I like.
Well, and we do like...
Which is weird.
Old Forester in a flask, like in the...
Throw it in the ice chest.
So that's different. It's cold, but it's not on ice.
I think what I've noticed too is because I do that early times. I feel like there's that certain flavor profile that I get on early times. I get on Old Forester. Some Jack Daniels, I bet, would be the same way. Woodford Reserve, 1792. I bet you all of those cold would give us a similar effect. I guarantee you. But it's all these other ones, they suck.
It's just weird. Well, it's like when you put anything on ice, like it's gonna melt and then it waters things down.
True. But still, I think even just a whiskey being cold, if you take the temperature down. Pickle Nick, $10 super chat. Pickle Nick.
It's kind of like coffee. Coffee tastes completely different. Iced coffee versus just a hot coffee.
I mean, there's also a part of it like,
I don't know.
Here it is. Here's the thing. And I learned this somewhere. It's science. But the colder something is, technically the less you taste of it. So I think the coldness is making whatever scientific molecule that your tongue is supposed to interpret as flavor, it doesn't.
Maybe.
That's why
the ice or the coldness. The
cold, like when it's cold. That's why wine, you're not supposed to serve it cold as crap. Beer, that cheap beer like Coors Light, they advertise once the mountains are cold, that means when you drink it.
Blue.
Yeah.
I know that from a song.
So when the mountains are blue, that's when you're supposed to drink it. That means it's cold as piss and you're not going to taste it. And that's why you drink a warm beer, or that beer warm, and they're like, what is that?
Well,
yeah, because it's cheap beer.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
When it's hot, ugh.
I don't know.
Ugh.
I've never really thought about it this deep.
I feel like my taste for Dr. Pepper's changed. I mean, I'm still drinking them in there, but...
Well, you went 2 weeks without Dr. Pepper? You don't like Dr. Pepper no more?
Yeah, it tastes weird to me now. Not weird?
This is blasphemy. Not even to me. It's like, knowing you.
It's on Sprite. And Coke. Which I always hated Coke.
Because that's all they had.
I would always drink Coke if there was no...
She's talking Coca-Cola, people.
Yeah. So...
Not Coke, not,
I forget not everybody calls it Coke.
No, they do.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of like when we talk about just sodas.
It's like, hey, you want a Coke? Yeah, what kind? I want a Dr.
yeah,
Pepper.
that's what we talk.
You guys got any Coke?
And then
Yeah, we got Sprite,
areas they call
Fanta.
it pop.
Hey, what's up, Bourbon noob? Good to see you, dude. How the heck have you been? I haven't mixed any whiskey in at least 2 years. Neat only, baby.
Mhm.
I do enjoy, especially like if it's like Sunday afternoon for me, I'm watching baseball, football. That's when I want like a Dr. Pepper and Coke or something.
Ew.
I like that. I like that.
Ugh.
I really don't drink it. I don't drink that often. I'm either doing neat whiskey or wine.
Yeah.
I don't drink cocktails all that much. And if I do, it would be more of like Moscow Mule or...
Lately we really haven't.
Haven't really done any cocktails. Just like a lot of wine.
Yeah.
I think I've been riding the Italy wine kick still. Like, I just want to keep drinking it. And now that we found that other wine that I got from the store that was from Italy, I'm like, I want to go. I want that box. I want more.
Yeah, it's good. I actually liked it.
It was so dang good. Have you tried a bourbon margarita?
No, and I never want to. That sounds awful.
What the heck is even that?
I don't know. One, it's got to look gross.
That's scary.
Yeah, no thank you.
What is that one you tried that you hated? It was a mezcal. Was it mezcal margarita? Yeah. Like a margarita made with mezcal?
Yeah, it was like super burnt tasting.
That was the only time you've ever sent something back. You were just like, hey, I'm not drinking this.
I was like, this is pretty bad. And your mom was with us and she insisted it be sent back.
And it wasn't.
I was like, oh, it's fine.
No. She wasn't sending it back because.
For me.
It wasn't like, oh, this isn't what I ordered, or oh, she just does like.
No.
You made this bad. She was just saying like, we're not drinking this. Can you just take it away and bring us something else? Like, we will pay for it.
I just thought, oh, I'll try something different. I didn't know.
She's like, we're not saying we don't want to pay for this. We're just saying we ain't drinking this. So please get it off the table. If you like
mezcal, you would have liked it, but. Didn't know mezcal tasted like.
Yeah.
And it's not my. No.
William Reynolds, the legend himself. Manhattan, Old Fashioned, and Moscow Mule. I'm not a big fan of the Manhattan. It was too. I don't know. Some of those drinks start getting too. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't call them grapey. I don't know. There's something weird about it. I'm like, sour. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Something weird about it.
We've tried them, but I can't.
Or I just made it terrible. Probably that.
You didn't make it.
Ooh. You know what I like? Those whiskey sours and New York sour. Oh my God, I could live off that. That's probably that. Yeah. If I had a desert island cocktail, I would just go all in and go New York sour. I want the wine on top. I'll do a Moscow Mule. And then I would do, personally, probably some sort of tiki rum drink, to be honest. Like something with rum.
Yeah. Ugh.
Bourbon Baller Lee, the legend himself. What are you up to, dude? Miss Wrench is becoming a nerd for sure.
Nah.
She's always been a nerd. You're a nerd. Nah. Keep scrolling up. One of my favorite things to do is see how the flavor of a stout evolves as it's warming up. And I told you this before when I went to DJ, like when I go over to DJ, and DJ has so many of these like Belgian monk beers. So beer people, Patrick, you probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. But he got them like these monks.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
make
about.
them over there. There's no label on them. It's just a bottle and beer. And he pours that. And he's like, you got to let this warm up. He's like, drink it, but drink it now. It'll be cold. But then, like, don't just drink this thing. You're supposed to let it evolve, warm up, and it changes.
That's so weird.
It's weird.
Why make it cold then?
I don't know, maybe he just serves it cold and he's like, yeah, well, let's start drinking it, but like better warm. It gets so chocolate. It tastes like chocolate. A beer. It's very weird. Very weird. Yeah. You wouldn't like it, but you would say it tastes like chocolate. I promise. The only beer experience you have is American Light Lager, Bud Light.
I've never
Coors
tried
Light.
any of that.
You've smelled it.
I tried.
Then how do you know?
I tried one of yours.
And it was probably Natural Light.
It was, and I tried
That
an L. Remember, because I was at that concert, and the only thing they had was beer. It was Rebel Kettle.
And what was it called? Wasn't it like pink or something?
It was L's. They were like fruit flavored.
Yeah,
It made
like
me sick.
red. Weird.
I think I have like PTSD from beer. Because when I was a kid at a concert, someone spilled beer all over me. And it was just awful. I don't know, it just smells disgusting.
Here, let me check what we're up to. Because we're kind of behind, but I there's so many good conversation going on. I picked up some Woodford Wheated bottled in bond at the... What? They got that? I do like Woodford Wheated. If you take that bottle outside, Toby, pour you glass, go outside. I'm telling you, that's another thing. I think it changes.
I believe you because we've had this conversation before.
I've had this conversation 1,000 times.
This makes me sound crazy though, but I don't like to eat ham outside. Ham tastes weird.
Why is that? Because it tastes different.
It tastes bad outside.
So I'm just saying,
lunch meat ham. I don't know why, but my dad gets it because I've told him before, and he's like, yeah.
I'm telling you, to me, the most noticeable ones that I feel get better are, again, man, I'm coming to revelations here. The same bottles that I think would taste good cold in a flask, Woodford, Old Forester, 1792, all of those bottles I love drinking outside. All of those bottles I love drinking neat. All of those bottles I like drinking cold. They change in different ways, and I like them all. If I take something like Smoke Wagon, I go outside, I do not like it.
Yeah, it's weird.
I do not like it. It's like, you just ruined my glass.
I wonder what it is.
I have no clue.
Something with like your sense of smell and the outdoors.
Yeah, and maybe the way it's evaporating in the glass, like it evaporates different.
Why does the ham taste weird?
I don't know. And maybe it is because you are... You know, your nose gets, or I think it's your brain gets used to the smells in areas. So you technically are smelling the smell, but your brain's not interpreting it. Like, can you smell yourself? But then you take someone else's clothes and you're like, whoa, that smells totally different.
Get used to it.
I think we're used to the outside and our brain doesn't interpret it. But when we taste, it's like, it's different.
Sure.
I'm just coming up with, I'm theory crafting.
Works for me.
Try it in a frosted Glen. Like an actual frosted Glen,
like
Beth. What's up, Beth?
Like a Cracker Barrel. Have you ever gotten root beer at Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
And they bring it in a frosted mug? That's what they're meaning.
Well, technically a frosted is that glass I got where it's frosted.
I think she means...
What if we take a frosted Glen and then frost it? Put it in the freezer.
How do they do that?
What?
At Cracker Barrel.
They put it in the freezer.
They just put it dry, or do they make it wet and put it in there?
I don't know.
I don't like root beer, but my cousins always,
I hate root beer.
They always ordered that when we would go growing up.
You know you're a psychopath. I love root beer, but you know you're a psychopath when you say, hey, what's your favorite soda? Root beer.
Yeah.
Sean, Daniel's brother. Sean, if you're listening, psycho.
Weird.
Favorite thing is root beer?
Ugh, I can taste it thinking about it. Like, those little barrels. You know, the little barrel candy?
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Those don't even taste like root beer.
Yes, they do. They're nasty.
Cheech! What's up, Cheech? Apollo 27. Beth Higgins already said that, but Beth Higgins again. Travis Robinson, cheers. Mr. and Miss Ranch.
Yeah.
I think he's saying it with like an accent. You know, like, right.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I don't think that's what he meant, but Maybe he's drunk. Maybe he's saying it with an accent. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's keep a scrolling. Down south, it's all Coke. That's how far behind I am. Margaritas, traditional. See, we missed it. Let's just start from the bottom and go up. What if it's a frosted Glen? See, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you said, yeah.
Put the frosted Glen in there and see what happens. Maybe it gets unfrosted. Maybe you could see through it.
Don't think so.
I've seen weirder things. Chattanooga bottled and bond outside. I don't have that one. I would totally try it. The Chattanooga I have is the port finish. Dude, there's something funky about that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I hate it or love it. That's a bad thing. Trappist ales are great. Westy 12s remind me of beef and brown gravy.
Ew.
What?
In a good way. I don't want to think of anything I'm drinking to taste like my food.
That's it though. Trappist. Trappist is the beer that he has.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You said it tastes like chocolate.
I don't get beef and brown gravy.
That's complete opposite ends.
Pickle Nick says, how you like espressos in Italy?
Loved it.
Yeah, and we love...
Well, we only got espressos occasionally, but we would get cappuccinos, which is
daily, man.
essentially the same thing. They just add steamed milk.
What did I get? I mean,
More.
You can get all this crap over here, but what's that one I got? Macchiato?
Macchiato. Yeah, I told him, I was like, get a macchiato like that. You'll like that. That's fine. And they literally bring out steamed milk in a little espresso shot. And I was like,
what do you do with this? Like shoot the espresso and drink the milk, or you pour it in there yourself?
Oh, that's not like a caramel macchiato.
Can you tell that I don't drink? I drink.
Well, that wasn't what I was expecting.
Keurig coffee.
But no, I got hooked on those cappuccinos. Now, like my family are coffeeaholics, and I swear my mom, they get coffee like lattes and stuff every single day. So when I'm with them, they go to the coffee shop, and it just has not tasted good to me.
See?
It's too sweet.
You are
Which it's never actually been too
spoiled
sweet.
on Italy.
We don't get the sweet stuff. We get the like more coffee version. Anyway, cappuccino is where it's at. There's like nothing in it.
Did you just do that?
And I went,
well, this is what you do.
no sugar. Now, occasionally I would add a little brown sugar. But
I saw something here. Joey P said no Moscow Mule, Bourbon Mule.
yeah, that's a Kentucky.
Is that the same thing?
That's a Kentucky Mule. Yeah, we used to make those. It's without, instead of using vodka, you use bourbon.
I know, but you still do it with ginger beer.
Yeah, but do you not remember? We used to make them.
I don't remember making them.
No.
Yeah, I do.
It's been a long time.
We did that. We started doing that
I
though
got hooked on those.
because that that can. It was a mule. It was like the whiskey mule.
Oh.
Remember
yeah, I
that?
didn't like that.
You did. You did because you asked for them the last time I went there to go to the lake, and they don't make those anymore. They make the other ones.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of something different. Yeah. Yeah, and they're called Kentucky Mule.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to get those in a can.
And they're called Kentucky
But we
Mule.
used to
And then they
make
had like
them.
the London Mule, which is gin.
Yeah.
Then they had. I don't think they didn't call it Mexican Mule, did they? That sound a Mexican mule is someone's mule and
And
drugs.
maybe just a mezcal. 'Cause that's the
I don't know.
I don't know, but we used to make them, but it's been like a while. I get hooked on one thing and then I get tired of it.
Mike Brock. That's a name we don't say often, Mike. Bourbon lemonade.
Oh.
That just reminded me of a drink.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Bourbon lemonade on a hot afternoon. 2 ounce bourbon, 0.5 ounce amaretto.
Lemon
Interesting.
jello.
What? We got. That is an Italian drink right there. Amaretto and lemon jello.
Huh.
We're gonna have to do that tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow?
I'm going dress shopping.
We're gonna do that Sunday. What are we doing Sunday?
Nothing.
Bourbon lemonades, baby.
That made me think of those Kentucky lemonade.
Kentucky lemonade. So in Cancun, they made this drink called the Kentucky lemonade. I've tried to make them. Pretty good, just not as good. You take fruit, like
They use
blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and then
what did they use? One specific type of, I can't remember.
no, there was a couple.
Oh, okay.
Because blackberry, blueberry, and raspberry, I think is what they used. And you muddle that up. Muddle that up in the bottom. And then I think it was literally just lemonade, actual lemonade, and Jack Daniels. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And every time he would see me, he would be like, he would call it the Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I go, Jackie Chan.
He's like, you want a Jackie Chan? And I'm like, yeah. And he would make me like,
videoed him doing it.
yeah, we got a video of him making it. And we'd just do like, I would be like, I want a double Jackie. And he would just do, oh my God, the whole glass was Jack Daniels. And then he would just like splash it with lemonade. And I'm like, oh, dude, they were so, even that was great.
That was our pre-workout.
We would go.
Because you go, workout time?
They would go because the Zumba or whatever, the water aerobics class. And we'd go up there like, hey, we got to go get drunk before we go do water aerobics. And I'm like, give me a double Jackie and a shot of tequila. Good time. Ginger ale, cherry, bourbon, ice. Like a cherry? Like an actual cherry? Adam K. Did I say hey to Adam K? Sipping on what? Horo shit? It's literally...
Is that a spelling error or something?
What is that? A horo shit. Interesting. Maker's picks are the best over ice. I've never even tried that. I don't think I've tried it. Maker's on it. I already know what you're laughing at. What?
The way you said that.
What?
I've never even tried that.
It's just a question. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Christian Lockhart? I have a Chattanooga single barrel that might change your mind on the brand. Like I said, I've only tried that one. No, I take that back. I did try the bottled in bond. Someone sent it to me in a flight once, and I was like, I have to get that bottle. And then I never got that bottle. So good. So good. The bottled in bond.
Have to get that bottle.
I have to get it. They don't sell that crap here. We're right next to them and we don't even get their stuff. It's some crap. Sounds like some good content for episode. Good flask whiskeys for the outdoors.
Hey, there you go.
I want to do that. Just for the heck of it. Because I want to know.
There you go.
I also want to do best whiskeys to drink outside because I think I am the leader of that trend. I'm telling you, man, take some 1920, go outside. Take some Old Forester 1897, go outside. 1792 bottled in bond. Outside, there's half my video. I'm about to shoot that video tomorrow outside. If it's sunny,
I don't think it's going.
I haven't seen the sun in I feel like days.
It came out earlier, but it's been pretty.
Yeah, he's been a tease.
Yeah.
I love how we totally complain because there's no rain, and then all of a sudden, there's no sun.
We're never happy. That's the problem.
We're never happy. Your nose brain olfactory can only detect changes in aromas. So if it's something you smell all the time, it really doesn't register. As in, garbage men can't smell the garbage. How else would they do that? You know those people who work in the poop factories? All that poop goes somewhere.
Yeah, put like Vicks under your nose.
You think they put Vicks under their nose every day?
I would.
They wet the glass, then freeze it. So they get it wet.
Oh, I was right then.
Throw it in the freezer.
Because I wondered, like, I've put a glass in and it doesn't do that. So yeah, that makes sense.
What's up, Jake McKee? He says, "Suck it, nerds." I think he's referring to you.
Oh yeah?
Yes. Very umami. Umami. See, that's a note I've heard of, but I do not know what it is, and I don't think it's supposed to be good.
Sounds Japanese.
Yeah. Makes me think of that green stuff.
Makes me want, edamame.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a soybean. I want some sushi now.
I have a... Okay, I already read that. That's where I'm at. It's strong over there. Pickle Nick's talking about the coffee, the espresso.
Yeah, it's pretty stout. We were kind of used to it though.
I ordered an espresso one day. I was like, I gotta have it. And I was freaking wired.
We ordered them multiple times.
I thought one day you're like, I don't need one. And I'm like, well, I need one.
That was in the afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
It was after our wine tour.
Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock. And I'm like, can you bring me an espresso shot?
They're good. It's just, I liked the cappuccinos because you drink it longer.
Hey, I just drink Yellowstone because you're wearing Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah. So
Didn't even talk about it at all. Love this. I think I'm gonna get more. You know what I noticed? That this brand, this is just fun fact that I've noticed because I love marketing. And I think, for one, we love Yellowstone. 2, we love Yellowstone, the brand. 3, they started doing this thing where they're changing this picture right here to, like, they got one of that.
Old Faithful?
Yeah, they got one of, like, all sorts of things from the park. And I'm like, I want to buy them all.
There's stamps right now at the post office that are waterfall stamps, and it's that one.
We should go get that and send people letters. Who wants a letter?
I might use that for wedding invites.
Yeah, maybe some of you will get lucky and get an invite. We should run a raffle.
No, because we already have a limited amount of people we can invite.
So then what I'm saying is everyone who would come, you just get a ticket and then we draw there. Then you get an invite. 3 random people are going to come to our wedding.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Come on.
We
got whiskey. The limoncello was awesome. The grappa killed me.
Yeah,
is grappa what you... I don't think it was.
No, but I recognize that word.
But yeah, it was me talking about it. We didn't try it over there. I kept saying we need to try it. We need to try it.
Oh. I loved limoncello.
Big Vic said, I heard Mexican. Big Vic, what is a mule made with tequila? What is that called?
The only one I know is the mezcal, and that's a tequila, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you would think that they would do it just normal tequila, too.
There's no telling. Brandon at Fred's. Cheers, Mr. and Mrs. Ranch. Hey, the Fred's crew. What's up, Fred's? Everyone at Fred's. I just opened a Blue Run High Rye. How much does that cost you? I'm curious. I haven't seen a Blue Run around here. Y'all need to try Bourbon Margarita. Trace agave margarita mix with Woodford Reserve.
That sounds so gross.
I kind of want to try it.
Ew.
Like, don't knock it till you try it. That's my saying. You got to try it.
Ugh.
David Wilder, how about a nice bourbon white Russian? You love those.
With bourbon?
They don't call them bourbon.
Vodka.
They don't call them bourbon white Russians. We tried both the bourbon and the vodka version at Rocktown. They make both. They do. They don't call it bourbon white Russian. They call it something else. It's literally like cream in bourbon. And then they have cream and vodka.
I don't remember that.
I know for a fact when Donnie and the whole Linux Cat crew, and I think that
they had a friend with them.
Yeah, I was going to say someone else came.
I didn't go. I was sick or something. I don't remember.
Anyway, we tried them, and we tried them too. We ordered both of them just to try them side by side, and the bourbon one was like, it was better.
I don't remember, but
Saucy Shane, what's up? The Chattanooga 111 is amazing. See, I don't even think I've tried Chattanooga 111. Everyone loves that.
I keep yawning. This is crazy.
You need some more whiskey. You got pretty chatty there for a bit. Did you just hit a wall?
I'll go fix me some Aperol.
Go make an Aperol.
I don't want any more of the whiskey.
You've passed the test.
I passed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She 100% failed the test. We just pass them to make them, you know, not be sad. What's up, Jake McKay? Go Braves, baby. Whiskey Row has been doing outside tasting for months in the bourbon van for years. I'm going to tell you right now. If they don't have a video from 2017 discussing outdoor whiskey tasting, then it's me. But if they do, I will take second place. I had this revelation literally, I think it was like 2017 when I was first getting into it. It was one of my first ever bottles of Old Forester 1920, and everyone in the whiskey world's like, oh my God, I get banana note, banana this, banana that. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I do not taste banana. I don't know what that is. Vividly remember it's raining outside. So a nice little afternoon storm. I pour me a 1920. I go outside, I sit down, and I smell the glass, and like my mind is like forever changed. I found the banana note, and I've gotten it ever since. And I've also loved 1920 outside ever since. Weird. Totally weird. The Mystic. What's up, The Mystic? Telly Do. What's a Telly Do? What is that? Like Talamore Dew? Hey, congratulations on the engagement, by the way. Super happy for you guys. Babe, the Bourbon Noob says congratulations. It's Patrick. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. What'd you make? That's a limoncello.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not orange. Did you test it?
Yeah, it's okay.
I think it's the champagne that one's not good for. It's good for mimosas. It's not good for this. It's Blanc de Blanc.
You gotta get Prosecco.
I do. It's just not in the fridge. I was gonna save that for the weekend. Trev, I picked up another Yellowstone pick for y'all. JH is here. JH is literally who sent this one.
Oh, pretty.
119 proof. It's amazing. It's better than the other one we got. The other one we got is when you and I went to went there, and it was what was that one? There was something special about it. I think it might have been the highest proof, because you remember.
Wasn't it like their last one or something?
No, no. Oh yeah, at the store. At the store, yes. But remember when we were at the distillery, they were telling us the proofs of these, and maybe this is back then. The proofs were always around like 112 to 115 or something. Like they were always lower.
I don't know how you remember this stuff. I remember nothing. I literally don't even remember yesterday.
I'm a genius. I'm a genius. But they said that they were super low. And then when we went to Liquor Barn, and I saw that, and whatever proof it is, I was like, oh wow, like that's higher than what they said they
I
did.
do remember that, yeah.
But then he sends one that's 119. But then again, this one's from barreled 2018, so it came out a couple years ago. Ours came out 2016, so it was barreled 20.
And we have got one in there.
Yeah, that we bought from the distillery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his pick though, I think is better than the other one, and it's much newer. Just need a Zoom link for the wedding. Hey, we could just set up a live stream. I set up my camera back there.
We'll just have pictures.
We're live streaming.
We'll have pictures, don't worry.
We're gonna do a Patreon live stream.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Run High Rye is $99, and it's fantastic. 85 in Michigan. Margaritas made with a good rye whiskey is good. I call them margaritas.
This sounds so nasty.
Bourbon Ranch. It's called a Paloma. It's made with tequila or mezcal and the grapefruit soda. I think he's talking something else.
I don't know.
That sounds pretty good. Grapefruit soda.
Those whiskey sours, though, it's made with like a... Would it be kind of like a margarita?
What?
A whiskey sour? Be like that margarita they're talking about? Somewhat.
I guess kind of, but I think even a margarita mix doesn't really taste like lime juice, like what goes into a whiskey sour.
It just sounds,
I think they're a little more salty.
Sounds awful to me.
I think if you took a whiskey sour, added some salt and maybe a little lime to it, because it's lemon juice, not lime.
I feel like whiskey or bourbon or whatever doesn't go with sweet stuff. It just seems, I don't know, it just seems weird.
Okay, we got a lot to read down here. Let me scroll up a little bit. So many people have been saying some good stuff. Got a Yellowstone store pick, very good. There's Patrick from the Krusty Krab. Margaritas with the Balcones Baby Blue. I don't know about that. I'm scared. I think I've tried Balcones Baby Blue once and I hated it. This was also 8 years ago. I have Chattanooga Founders 11, but have not opened it yet. Scott Moody, what are you waiting on? That also, I think, is a fancy bottle. Trevor, I was just in Pittsburgh, and they have state-owned liquor stores. Not a big fan or a good selection. State employees probably get all the good stuff. That's kind of why. Also, get this. So, I went to that little... The bourbon table is what I'll call it. At the liquor store. That one of the owners that I'm friends with there texted me today. And he said, he's like, hey man, like, I saw you got something good. And he was asking me what I thought about that system. He wanted to get my input.
Like having the table?
Yeah, he's like, do you like that idea? Like, what could you... Because I think he's wanting to, like, get more stuff out to people, like, get them a chance. He's like, I don't want just like, well, this guy is my buddy. Here's a freaking Stagg Junior.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants it to be as fair as possible.
They probably need to advertise it more. Because the only way you found out was just going in there the other day.
Yeah, I went in there the day before, and a buddy of mine, I call him a buddy. I've only ever talked to him in there.
Do you even know his name?
Don't even know his name. I don't think he knows my name either. But we every time we see each other, he's like, "Hey, man," and we just talk for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So like, but that's what I'm saying.
But he's like, "Hey, man, you come into the bourbon thing today?" And I'm like, or tomorrow, and I'm like, "What?" They posted a thing on Facebook, and Henry Turner,
which you don't have.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Henry screenshotted the thing and texted it to me and said, "Hey, dude, are you going to this?"
That's right. You told me that.
And I was like, "Yeah, I heard about that yesterday."
That's the bad thing about Facebook. It's like you want to delete it, which you did, but there's so many things that you have to have Facebook to know. Like there's so many restaurants and shopping things, boutiques and whatnot, and that's their website is Facebook. So that's what's kept me from like really going down that route.
What's up, the bourbon jerk? But anyway, this moral of that was what led me to saying all that was Fly Fisher said they're a state-owned liquor store. We're not. So he has the power to be like, I'm putting this stuff on a table.
Oh, okay.
And you get one per person. Like they do whatever they want. Or like the liquor store right next to them, instead of putting it out on a table, I'll put it behind the shelf and charge you $500, and I can do that. Which is that I haven't been in there in years.
Look at that idea. Roy, I can't say that name, it's hard. Roy.
You can't say Roy?
It's so hard to say.
Roy?
I don't know why I can't say it.
Do it again.
Roy. I buy the little 4-pack of Prosecco. That's a great idea.
For what?
Well, so you don't have the full bottle and it goes bad or whatever.
It's a great idea until you realize how much we drink. We don't waste a bottle.
Okay.
We drink that whole Prosecco, Roy.
It's still, I had trouble getting that lid thing off of that. I
Yeah.
don't like that. I almost had to come in here, and then I finally was able to.
It's a good
It's
idea
like a
in
screw
crevice.
top,
You got to pull it. It's a
Yeah,
self-sealing.
but it had the little rings like it was a screw top. It was
up,
finally
man?
got it. Anyways.
Sipping on a fresh Nulu toasted rye store pick 6.5 years, 120 proof. Joe Fair, cheers to Friday, everyone. What's on the agenda tonight? We're just drinking. She's back. She's on the limoncello spritz now. She's done with the whiskey. You passed the test.
I kind of wish I had a Dairy Queen, but, you know, it is what it is.
We don't need no Dairy Queen.
I gotta go try on dresses tomorrow, so sure don't need Dairy Queen.
No.
I haven't eaten dinner, that's why I'm hungry.
What's up, Duke McHale? Yeah,
I didn't
that was
even have
dumb.
lunch today because I slept for 3 hours. I ate half a bagel and a piece of turkey bacon, went to the gym, crashed. And then all I've eaten since then was that salsa I ate before this.
Margarita tastes bad because it has tequila in it. What if we do try it with bourbon? We love it.
I mean, we'll try, but it just sounds really gross to me. Who knows?
Trev says, I got my first Doc Swinson's 7-year store pick. It's a strawberry bomb. Delicious. Speaking of Doc Swinson's, I don't know. I filmed 4 videos yesterday in a row.
While I napped.
Here's my issue when I do stuff like that. I mean, clearly you get a little buzzed when you're filming. And I don't know how much of that video is viable or if it's like me ranting. Like I just go off on these tangents, you know, like.
You do that a lot on everything. And I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to watch my show.
Yeah, well, that's my video. So like, that's why I don't batch film, is because I'm about to go watch that doc. The Doc Swinson's is what got me, because they sent me 5 samples and I did them all. And I'm like, by the 5th one, I'm like, I think I need to go back through them. And I gotta grade these, and then I'm freaking toast. They were good though.
You're just a ranter though.
I love ranting.
Yeah, even watching Bachelor. You won't shut up sometimes, and I'm just like, I can't hear what they're saying. Stop.
It's because they need to be yelled at. They need to have some drifting drams. What's up, Ethan? Where the heck's Katie? Outside the Star, what's up, nerds? What's up? He just super chatted too right after that. Picked up a bottle of Rock Hill Farms and Baumburgers Day. Really?
Never heard of that.
Well, Rock Hill Farms is the one bottle. What do you even call those? Just Buffalo Trace. I have Elmer. I have everything but Rock Hill. I've never seen Rock Hill. It's like, why is that one so freaking hard to find? It's like Blanton's.
Ooh.
All of that lineup of things. I don't even think we get it here. Maybe that's what it is. I've never even seen one. What?
I guess that's why I've not heard of it.
Baumburgers, I have seen those. I've seen they're in raffles here. Was that raffle? You got a Baumburgers in a raffle? Dairy Queen goes great with double oaked bourbon.
I was just seeing the chili cheese dog in Dairy Queen Blizzard.
What? Plico?
Yeah. That's when I went, oh. I didn't like hot dogs, but man.
Something about a chili cheese dog.
Yeah, but you know, I think the only time in my entire life that I ate a chili cheese dog was literally when we made it home. I don't think I've ever had one at a fast food place or anything else. It's been one like my mom has made, like just the hot dog and Wolf brand chili or something.
I will say I used to eat
So healthy.
I used to eat Sonic chili dogs.
My grandma likes those.
They're literally like a foot long.
Yeah,
And
my dad eats them too.
I'm trying. I brought all of these bottles out down here for you to try, but now that you're not drinking them, I'm gonna drink them because they're also
Well, I
delicious.
can't. I gotta get up.
Yeah, this is no, I know. I'm just saying I'm drinking this now because it's still good. It's Bull Run Pinot finished. I got this one out because I wanted to see if you could pick up on the Pinot.
Well, I'll try it.
Like the wine.
I'll try it, but I'm not gonna drink a glass.
And I picked it out because it's 96 proof, so it was lower.
That's what Daniel likes, right?
Daniel would literally run someone over for a case of this.
So weird.
They would be like, it's like, hey.
What is it about it that he likes so much?
I don't know. It's the same thing. Like, why do you like Dr. Pepper so much? I don't know. It just hits the spot. It hits his spot. Bull Run.
It's good. I don't know how you would get Pinot out of that.
I don't get Pinot. I definitely get a fruitiness that definitely has to come from wine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it's got this.
Because it has a almost floral.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
It's also like, it's so creamy. It's like, I feel like I'm licking the grape skin.
Ew. Who wants to do that?
I don't know. It sounds kind of fun. Don't make fun of it. Jacob Enriquez, an evening late to the party as usual. Jacob, gosh dang it. Rick, nowhere. Hey, one, Tom W. No worries, someone must like it or it wouldn't be on the shelf. What happened? Oh, the Balcones True Blue. I think a lot of those bottles, I saw someone else, I forgot who it was. Oh, the Bourbon Jerk said the only Balcones I've tried was the Brimstone. It's definitely different. You know, that's not like a positive.
That's the word I use when something's weird.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm trying to be
that
nice.
person is so weird. I'm gonna be like, they're a bit different.
So that's kind of like, I'm trying to be nice, but it's not good. It's not a good term.
Yeah, that's different.
He's just a little bit
different.
You see what I'm saying in Forrest Gump? He's a little bit on the slow side.
Yeah, we don't say that.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah, you don't say that. I say different or unique. Or eccentric. You're a bit eccentric.
Trev drunk lectures. I'm in.
No,
Patrick's
you don't even know.
They do. I've done a 6-hour live stream before.
Yeah, I've told you to shut it down.
No.
Was that before you lived here?
No, I've done one here.
Where was I?
Maybe he was before here.
Maybe
no, I've done one here. Yeah, you were definitely asleep. I went for like 5.5 hours one night, and half of that was just, it was facts.
Y'all, and I stay with him for some reason. I don't know.
Also,
it could definitely be worse if that's the worst of you.
Janelle says, also crashing after the gym today. Maybe in the air, Miss Wrench. I think it's just, you ladies are sleepy people.
Too? Okay, well, that makes me feel better. I went to the gym and I literally felt like everything weighed 1,000 pounds.
And then came home and slept for 3 hours.
Yes. I pushed through and I even did cardio, but those weights were heavy. And the other day I texted you when you were at work and I'm like, oh, my strength is still there. It's just my mentality's not.
And today
it was nothing was there. It was bad.
Hey, what's up, David Easterling? Saw a whole shelf full of Calumet 16 at the Naval Air Station liquor store last week, but I had to pick up a bottle of ECBP and a veteran base barrel pick of Angel's Envy. Not disappointed with either. Interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't even know, like, man, again, there's a lot of stuff that we just don't get in Arkansas. I didn't even know Angel's Envy had barrel picks. I don't even know what their portfolio is. The only one I have is the only one we get here. I take that back. We get the regular Angel's Envy and the Angel's Envy Rye. It's the only ones I've ever seen. I don't know what else they have.
Are you allowed on the airbase?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Well, it made me think. I was just wondering.
I've never tried. That's my thing. I kind of don't want to try because what if they're like, you can't come on here?
Yeah, I was just wondering. When he said Naval Air Station, it made me wonder. I don't know if there's a liquor store on our airbase.
Well, you see, my thing's a little weird because I still have like a freaking CAC card.
Yeah, You're a veteran though. Like,
I know, but you like to get on, you show them the card.
I don't think you have to be active.
I know. What I'm saying is that like it definitely doesn't make sense. I have a weird card.
I didn't grow up in a military family.
It was the way they had to get me home. We're not talking about this online because I feel like there's some weird stuff. I'll tell you afterwards. It's strange. I need someone to talk to about this.
I've been on the air base before
Offline.
as a kid with like a friend. It was interesting.
It was like my thing was weird because like my ID, like I had to.
Fine, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I had to get like a new one to get home as because I didn't have a passport.
Oh yeah.
So I had to get a new one, but they made it to where it would expire the day I got home. Okay? So they like changed the date.
You've told me this
to
before.
match.
Yeah, you've told me that.
It was weird. It was weird.
So the first passport you ever had is the one you got?
No, I had a legit blue one. I have a red one, government
okay.
passport.
I've seen those.
But those didn't, that's not how you don't go up there with your red passport. I would show them my leave papers or my...
Like we saw
Yes.
a guy doing that.
You literally show up with a piece of freaking paper
Yeah, it's weird.
in like a military
But
ID.
we saw a guy doing that.
Yeah, right in front of us.
Where were we? Venice?
Yeah, leaving Venice. And we saw, because I was like, for one, he's got the typical freaking military haircut and then his camo bag. And I'm like, oh, dude, that dude's totally in. But then I started thinking, where is he stationed? Like, I didn't know anything close to Venice, but maybe
that was Venice.
It was. It's on our way home.
Huh. I don't know. Anyway.
I thought they discontinued Rock Hill. Dude, I have no idea. If they did, then holy moly. Drifting Dram says, I know that label from a mile away. Love Bull Run. We have 2 Bull Run picks that are still unnamed and are still in the working process. You remember that? We picked 2 Bull Run picks.
Oh.
So we have 2 of them. We have also what we found out is that one of the picks that we picked gained an age of year while we've been waiting.
That's weird.
So it's older than when we picked it. It was right on the cusp, and now it's older. We're still working out all the details of it. There's so much crap that goes into barrel picks. People are like, dude, you picked that. Where is it? There's so much crap that goes into it. It's ridiculous.
I can't keep track.
I can't even. The Bourbon Jerk said, if you cracked Ron Jam. I was drinking that earlier, dude. Yeah. Sure have. Have you? I have someone I need run over, actually. Noah is the guy who every one of our bull runs has come from Noah.
Really?
Yes. Daniel's bull run. Hey, shoot Dan a message. I'm sure tomorrow you'll wake up and be like, local man ran over by friggin' someone.
What? Okay.
What do you mean?
I don't get it.
I literally said Dan will run someone over for this. And then he says, I have someone I need run over, actually.
I told you I have a horrible memory. I have way too much in my brain. That's the thing. It's not I have a bad memory. It's I have so much.
Do you see what I deal with?
It just throws out the unimportant stuff.
That is important.
No. I've still got chili cheese dogs in there.
Yeah, look, everyone, chili cheese dogs are super underrated.
We're going to have that. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow?
We're going to broil those dogs in the oven. Some Wolf Brand chili.
Any veteran with a service-connected VA veteran ID card can go on post now. See,
Not that we need to, but I'm just curious.
And I'm guessing, yeah, you can shop there. They got the BX is I guess what they call them on the base.
There as a kid.
They got nice stuff in there.
I just remember going there with one of my best friends. They were military. I don't remember much else about them.
No grunts allowed. Big Vic, Trev, that's the story of my life. Long hour streams. Big Vic, $2. Rick, read my other comment. I was talking about the true blue cask strength, not the stuff we get here in Indiana. Not the baby blue. Bob Glass, cheers from Missouri. Just subscribed. First saw you on other channels.
Cool.
I feel like half of the people who are here are like, oh yeah, I saw you over there. And now I'm a nerd. I'm all in.
This is the place to be.
It's the place to be.
I'm just saying.
It's the place to be. Like, we don't mess around over here. Whiskey Uncensored, what's up, Ben? So much nerdage. He's literally talking about you. He's talking about you.
You were on with Dan recently and Sarah shut it down. I did?
Where?
Drifting Drams? I don't remember that.
We must have been drunk.
I don't know. I don't know if that was with Dan, or I call him Daniel. I don't say Dan.
Dan was here, and we definitely...
I remember the most recent one where I was like, I texted you. It was like, you're ranting. And it was just you.
I do remember that, but when Dan was over here, I think you were like, hey.
Did I? Okay, I don't know.
I think you weren't shutting it down. I think you were just saying, hey, FYI, like, it's been like 6 hours.
I don't remember.
And we were like, oh, yeah. Mark J. Boyer. I work with a whole house full of people that are a little bit different. That's it. I like it. Tim Robertson's here. Do push-ups.
Different is in bless your heart territory. That is so true. My mom and
I bless his heart.
Mom and I were actually talking about that.
Bless his heart.
Yesterday.
AKA, oh, he's an idiot.
Because I was telling my mom about one of the Australian couples we met on the boat, the one that gave me the medicine.
Yes.
And I was talking about how, like, being in Italy and hearing all these other accents made me feel like just a total, like, idiot. And I was trying so hard to enunciate everything. You know, like, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
You were making fun of me. But anyway.
Let me interject real quick. You doing that made you sound more dumb. Instead of being like, hey, y'all, it was so noticeable.
Trying really hard to.
I was trying very difficultly to sound like an intelligent person who does not have an accent. Like, it was noticeable. I'm like, hey, can you like just talk normal?
Well, I was afraid people wouldn't understand me if I just talked like I normally do. Like, I'm going over here.
I noticed a lot when you would order, hello, I would like 1 white wine. Instead of, yeah, I'd like 1 white wine.
Why? And they'd be like, what? Anyway, I was talking to her about like that, and I was like, Australian accents are just so pretty. And she laughed and like looked at her husband and was like, no, they're not. But anyway, she said she had an aunt that lived in like Louisiana or something, and her aunt would always say, bless your heart. And I told her, I was like, well, normally that means like, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, bless his heart.
It's not really out of
I think it's interchangeable too. If like, oh, his girlfriend left him. Oh, bless his heart.
It can be.
But then it could be like,
I feel like 99% of the time it's like,
yeah, he got ran over by a golf cart. Oh yeah, bless his heart.
Anyway.
Moron. A couple of these I wanted to read. I'll lick the grape skin, Trev. That's why you're not invited to the parties. Said Glock Juice. What's up, Glock?
He tried to do that at the wineries, and I was like,
what? Lick? I didn't lick no skin. I tried to lick the I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to say I was trying to be weird and lick the guy's skin. And that doesn't sound right.
No, we didn't even see any grapes at our winery too.
No!
They didn't take us into the actual vineyard.
Which I bet you we could have.
They gave us time to explore.
But I don't think the vines were really like, I think they've already, I don't know, they didn't seem grapey. Well, like a lot of those times you can see they're huge bundles. We didn't see it.
That one, he said, they haven't been rain for an entire month.
Yeah, so they were probably struggle busting.
Worried about, yeah.
They're probably still infant. And I don't think wine harvest over there, I don't think it's until like September, October. So I think the grapes aren't ready to be looked at. The Bull Run I just drank is a 14-year-old Pinot Noir finish, 96.44 proof. The lower proof Pinots, honestly, like, I love them. Granted, our pick, Pinot.
Didn't you do that a long time ago?
Yes. We ran, there was a massive hurdle. I haven't even announced this because there's nothing to announce, but this is just behind the scenes stuff. There was a massive, I don't know if we're going to get these picks.
Oh.
Like, we picked this. I don't think it's going to happen.
That's silly.
Yeah, it
Like,
was
why?
a lot of stuff that no one would understand.
Yeah, I
Business.
feel like that was a while back.
Business. It's all how money in barrels in a company sending 150 bottles to someone else. There's a lot of stuff that they're like, it's got to be this way or nothing. And then, you know, our people are like, well, this is how we do it. And they're like, well, that's not how we do it. And there's a lot of...
And that's probably like the biggest company or whatever you've done.
No, I would say the Sagamore probably.
I didn't know you did.
Yeah, the Sagamore pick's the biggest, and they were just like,
I didn't.
F it, let's go.
I can't keep up, I swear.
But yeah, it was a weird thing, but we're back on track. That's why I haven't said, because I wasn't going to say, hey, that ain't happening until we figured out if it was or wasn't. But they figured it out.
And it's not?
It is.
Oh.
It's just gonna, it takes time. So once that's figured out, now it takes time. That's what I'm saying. Meanwhile, those barrels were just sitting there instead of being bottled, and it gained like a year of age.
Okay, yeah.
So should it taste the same? It probably will taste exactly the same, but now it's going to have a different age statement, which is cool. I think it went from 15 to 16.
So it's been like that long.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't a whole year, but it was probably on the cusp.
I know that.
And then it sat for 3 months longer than it should have, and then it's like, oh, hey, this is kind of 16 years old now.
Okay.
Hey, cool. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take an extra little... Because see, that number, you want it as high as you will get, baby. 14? No, we want 16. So there's that. Tim Robertson says, I'm at the gym right now.
Good job, Tim.
He's drinking whiskey in the gym.
I literally have seen a man drinking Starbucks in the gym before.
Like full sugar?
Well, I don't know about that because it was just in the coffee cup. You know, the hot coffee. He was drinking a Starbucks while he's working out, and I'm thinking, even if it was just coffee, like, how do you do that?
Hey, look, Janelle drinking a Rocktown that I got in my blind barrel box. Really, Golden Promise cask strength. I have one of those. What do you think of it? I'm sure she might have already said, but
What's a blind barrel box?
I don't know what that is either.
I wonder if that's like a subscription.
Sounds like it. That's interesting. The Golden Promise is honestly pretty interesting to me because they use the wheat that's in that is called Golden Promise, and they grow it here in Arkansas, and that's what they use.
You haven't been to Rocktown in a while.
We haven't been there in a minute.
That's fun. Rock and roll sushi in Rocktown. We were supposed to get sushi last weekend and we didn't.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. But I didn't feel well, so we didn't go.
Josh Randall. What's up, Josh? Matt Olson, Grand Slam. What? Oh, yeah. Baseball's back on tonight and the Braves are playing. Matt Olson got to hit a freaking Grand Slam.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait to go rewatch the game whenever this is over.
I don't like baseball.
Okay, I will say, because Ben Durr just showed up and he corrected me. Sagamore pick was through Prime Barrel, so not who we're with now. The logistics were a little bit different, is what he's getting at.
Okay.
The thing we're doing right now, we're definitely working on the logistics, and I think what's currently happening is they're making headway of like, okay, we got to change a little bit, so everyone's changing and making it easier.
Mm.
And that's why these are...
I'm already past that.
Okay.
Jake McKee, Arkansas Sushi.
Yeah.
I get that because we're a landlocked state, but There is a chain. It's a chain restaurant.
I'm sure rock and roll's everywhere, isn't it?
I believe it started in like Alabama.
So it's a lot of places.
It's good. It's really good. We've had sushi like in our small little town, and it's
I don't know. Haru, is it Haru or Naru?
Naru. But we've not gotten sick. We got sick on sushi in Cancun.
Let's go there.
And that's by water.
We'll go there after this.
Just saying, you can't knock it.
Adam Sheldon, what's up, Adam? You freaking nerd. ADHD congratulations show was the last time Miss Fringe was seen.
Where does it say that?
Glock juice. I don't know. She was here last week and the week
Friday.
before.
Maybe you were the last time seeing it.
Where have you been, Glock
Because
juice?
I was here on Friday and also Sunday if you're a Patreon.
That was a Patreon stream.
So you must not be a Patreon.
Wow. That was rude.
I'm just saying. It's not rude.
But yeah, it's right, Glock. This is why I carry SIG.
We talked about our trip in detail for a couple of hours.
It was like 3 hours. It was supposed to be 1 hour.
When I start talking about our trip, it just...
Because the more you talk about it, the more you start remembering like little details. We're like, oh, I gotta talk about that.
Like our friend in the gym, you know? When I was
Hey,
talking
pick
to
me a bottle.
When I was talking to him yesterday, he was probably like, can you shut up now? And I'm like, but then our luggage, like...
Joe Thompson, Aviano Air Force Base is north of Venice. That has to be him because he was definitely an Air Force guy. He wasn't Army. Because I was thinking of Vicenza, and I'm like, he's not. This guy's not Army. This guy couldn't do enough push-ups to get in the Army.
He was tiny.
That's what I was thinking.
I like this one. I like this man's head. Is that okay?
She picked Redwood Empire, Lost Monarch.
He's cute. He's outdoorsy.
These guys are also out of California, out of Sonoma County, and they're into the redwoods.
Why it's all... Okay, I got you.
I think they do something. Don't they do something about the redwoods, like part of their money, or am I just making that up?
I don't know, but that's also on our list.
Look.
Yeah, we're gonna go there one of these days. Those look like mine.
I could have sworn they do something with the redwoods.
Did you see that?
What?
I don't know. I just like that label. I'm a label sucker. I was gonna pick the one that I always say is a raccoon, but it's actually a bear. I think. Isn't it? Yeah, he's a
The Grizzly Beast. I freaking love that boat. I'm glad you didn't pick that because I'm almost out of it already.
Because I pick it a lot.
I pick it a lot.
He looks like a raccoon.
It's so good. I love the Grizzly Beast. Bless his heart is 100% low-key aggressive. See?
I never say that. I don't think I've ever said that in my entire life. Have you?
No. That's what, like, to me, I feel like that's what middle-aged to older-aged women say.
I don't even think anyone in my family has ever said that.
Oh, whatever. That's something I could totally see your mom or Aunt Jackie saying.
I don't know. I don't recall them ever saying it. But
James B says, how are you liking the Boone County? I've opened them all. I've made you try a couple. I made her try the maple cask finish, Boone. I didn't get maple.
What's that one?
Down here, these new ones.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do. No, I didn't. That's the one you were
wasn't
saying made
maple.
you think of the cookies.
Yeah, okay, so it did give me a hint of maple, but like more of like the sugar bread cookie maple. What are those cookies called?
They're Canadian. They're like these little maple leaf. They're shaped like the maple leaf. I'm sure it's very touristy. And it has a cream center, 2 cookies.
Imagine an Oreo, but with a maple leaf, and the outside
maple filling.
is, yeah, it's like a tan, mapley
My aunt,
cookie.
That's
what that reminds me of, is the cookie.
Yeah, they always brought them back to us when they would go to Canada, which they've only been once now that I say that, and it became a tradition to do that as a Christmas gift. So we get those every year. Now you can buy them here.
Those cookies?
Yeah, Trader Joe's. That's where she buys them now.
Brad Willard says, Miss Rind, are you drinking wine from a straw?
It's not wine. But I mean, I might. Who knows?
I mean, I would. Don't get me wrong. I would do
It's a
that.
limoncello spritz, okay?
We just like wine, prosecco, and
You're
limoncello.
supposed to drink it with a straw.
Yeah, all the places in Italy gave it to us with a straw.
Normally, you would have a lemon slice in it.
We're not that fancy.
Or if you had a Aperol, depending on where you were. I feel like the more real thing, more like actually Italian thing was the olive.
The olive?
Olive in it. You not remember that?
I got an olive in one?
Mm-hmm.
In my Aperol spritz?
A green olive.
In an Aperol
yes.
spritz? I don't remember that.
That place we went to on your birthday that evening, we had an olive on a stick and maybe an orange slice. And then that little kiosk thing that we went to
Okay.
had an olive.
Okay, that we sat right outside and the guy was super cool.
Yeah,
to me.
and it seemed more like local.
Definitely,
Now,
that was a
when
local dude.
When you were in more of like the touristy section, they put, I guess, an orange.
It was an orange slice.
In it.
That's right. It was an olive and an orange.
Which kind of grossed me out because I hate olives, but
That was right. That's when the storm was coming through.
yeah, and I gave you mine.
Yes.
I was like,
Okay.
"Take this."
Okay. I don't remember the olive being at that little shack.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think there
It
was
wasn't out
anything in it.
I think it was just them.
I don't think it was anything in that. That was more. They literally lived right there. That was cool.
Let me keep going. Talk facts, Miss Wrench.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know. We're behind, so that's why. 173rd Airborne Brigade is the army base they jumped from Aviano. Really? I thought the 173rd.
Who plants a tree for everyone?
They're in Vicenza. What Aviano? I don't know. I'm drunk.
I'll be right back.
I've had a couple buddies go to Vicenza. What's up, Patrick? You very good taste on that pick. Oh, the redwood. They plant a tree. And I think someone, okay, yeah, Flyfisher says, what is your favorite Redwood Empire? I would say of the standard, out of the standard three, I think this one, the Lost Monarch, is my favorite. Out of the barrel proofs, I've tried, I think was it you, Jake? Jake sent me all three samples of the barrel proof Lost Monarchs. I liked them all. I think the bourbon just tasted like a barrel proof bourbon. I think the Emerald Giant and the Lost Monarch barrel proof were really freaking good. My favorite might be the Grizzly Beast. Like, I love that bottle. It's not over the top complex. It's not it's just good. You know?
You know?
You just have something that I just like it. I just like it.
Does Peter White live in Canada?
Eh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. He said that those cookies are everywhere, even at the Dollar Tree. They got Dollar Trees there?
I think they don't say it that way.
Makes it not as
I think
special.
I think what it is called Dollar Tree, eh?
Well, anyway, my family, my aunt and uncle went there years ago, and that was what they brought us all back. And now, like I said, it's become this tradition.
I'm gonna try this next.
And you can buy them here.
Just because James B wanted to know what I think of. Honestly, my favorite Boone County that James sent is that 7-year-old store pick. That is like top tier freaking good. Out of this
I
world.
need to sneeze. There's probably a third one coming, normally. Maybe not.
Isn't Grizzly Beast their own whiskey instead of sourced? Yeah, I think it is. Man, it is so freaking good. Like, quit sourcing. If your own stuff is that good, just quit sourcing. Everyone loves the Lost Monarch. I gotta get one. It's a boo rye.
That sounds so Louisiana.
What?
Boo-rah.
It's bourbon rye. Buddha.
I know, but it sounds like a Louisiana word. Cajun.
It's so, here's the thing, man. It's so simple. Like, it's not, you don't drink this and be like, oh my God, this is the most intricate thing. It hits you with bourbon sweetness, rye spiciness, and that's it. There's like no bells and whistles. It just, this is what I am and I'm good. And that's what I like it. It's low proof.
Is it near the redwood forest?
I'm sure they are.
Well, there you go. Gives us another reason to go.
Sonoma County. How far is Sonoma County?
Hey, hold up. John Muir.
Yeah, keep reading. You know John? My middle daughter is a Dollar Tree manager. So get us some cookies for
Well,
free.
that's cool.
Dude, James B, that pick is freaking great. John Cloud, sup Trev and Miss Nerd. Crispy Bacon just got off work, listening while driving home. See, that's the sucky thing about starting early is like half the people are like, man, I'm just getting off work.
Well, depending on where they live.
Oh, then the other half of us are degenerates. Hello again, whiskey friends. Jeffrey freaking Whack Attack. Isn't it just the haystack needle that's sourced? I think so. I think now that I'm thinking about it. Also, it says right there, buy a bottle and we'll plant a tree.
That's cool with John Muir. He's like a big, obviously, father of the national parks.
I think this is their own stuff.
My aunt has a lot.
Well, I don't know. Hold on. Here's the problem. Bottled by Redwood Empire. Bottled. AKA, if you made it, you wouldn't say bottled. So this is sourced.
That's still a cool little logo.
And then grab this, though. It's not a negative thing, but what we're saying is distilled and bottled by Redwood Empire. So this is all of their stuff, and it's my favorite. It's a bear crashing through the woods.
It looks like a raccoon to me. Do you not see that?
Yeah, from that far you see those big eyes.
Oh, it makes me want to go to a cabin.
That bottle's so good.
When do we go to a cabin?
We need to go to a cabin. Tim, Brian Vaughn, it's MGP. I guess now I'm a degenerate nerd. See? We're full of them here. We missed this mega chat, so I reshot it. Jet IV4. Jet IV4.
I'm surprised you could see that. It only showed the...
Yeah, he didn't send a message. He just tipped $10.
Oh, so it doesn't do anything other than the fireworks?
What do you mean? I'll do it again.
I didn't see anything that said.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
It's very small to us, but $10 mega chat. Mega chat! Yeah!
Okay, I looked.
Jet IV4.
Okay. Nice.
It's not centered at all. And he did not send anything, but I think he was probably nervous because you are so beautiful. And he went to type a message and he just hit enter and
I'm
it sent.
so beautiful right now in my dirty hair and no makeup.
Let's try some of this Boone.
I only have eye makeup on, that's all.
This Boone County maple. I kind of want to try the maple cookie. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling sweets, and I'm really hoping this gives me the cookie.
We gotta wait till Christmas for those cookies. You know we'll get one. Every year we get a box of cookies.
It's definitely there. I will give them that. The maple is there, but it's so subtle, and I think that's a good thing. I think the problem is people like me read this maple cask finish and they're thinking, oh my God, it's going to be some artificial flavored maple that ruins the and that's not it at all.
Where's it made?
I don't know. Let me check. All it says is produced by Boone County Distilling, Boone County,
So Kentucky.
Kentucky. Did they make this? Again, you gotta remember, like we're talking about this, you have to look at the label to see who distilled it.
Yeah.
Because you could source it, and then, you know, is it made by them? No, they buy the barrels from Billy. Billy sends the barrels. I don't know. I'm sure it's their own stuff.
I don't get the maple, but
It's gotta be. Did you try it?
I did last time.
We finished our award-winning small batch bourbon in maple syrup soaked casks.
I don't get it though.
So they just poured maple syrup into a whiskey barrel? Huh.
That's what it sounds like. Or at least coated the inside of it with maple syrup.
It is so subtle. It's there though.
Well, it would be. It would be if it was just on the inner. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot. I don't get it. I think it's power of suggestion. No?
What it reminds me of is the aftertaste. Like, let's just say you ate a cookie. You ate one of those cookies. Then like 30 minutes later, you go, and you're like, man, I definitely ate a maple cookie in the past 30 minutes. It is so light.
I tried this last week, but
it's really good, but I'm not, like the maple, it's not prevalent like your brain would think it would be.
I get zero maple.
What does it taste like? You just like a bourbon?
Yeah. It's not bad, but I don't get maple.
You know what we should do whenever we review this? They say they take their small batch and just finish it in maple. So we got to take the small batch, drink it, and then take this and drink it and see how they're different. Because it's technically the same whiskey, one's just in maple.
Now I want to travel again and like eat some pancakes.
Now I want to go eat pancakes.
It makes me think Gatlinburg.
You want to go to Gatlinburg?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Franklin. We need 10 more we're not even at 100. We can't end.
Oh.
Until 100.
Time to end though.
You guys have
5 seconds.
2 minutes to get 10 likes.
I gotta eat dinner.
I will take a shot for you. We'll make you smell it.
What?
You get to smell Wicked Pickle, and I get to shoot.
I refuse.
That bottle.
Drink that.
That bottle is the worst thing ever.
It's just.
We're not drinking that until our Halloween episode.
I'm not even doing it then.
Let's go to a cabin and have chili dogs.
Ooh, okay.
That sounds a great time.
We normally fix burgers with an egg on it.
Yeah, but now we're inviting Duke. How was the toasted cast strength Boone? I like it, just have to blind. I like it, just have to blind it. And Penelope.
I don't even say where you're looking.
Right here. Okay, I did have that. I've tried so many Boone counties, I gotta remember. I can't remember. I've been pretty fixated on that freaking 7-year. It's right there.
Oh, I'm looking at that.
That's when you know you got the one, Trev. You must have done something good. So, when is the nerd meetup? I think now that we've gotten all of this stressful stuff, I wouldn't say out of the way because there's a wedding.
There's a lot of stress. That's why, I think that's why I'm so tired.
But you know, the whole issue with like when I was originally talking about like we need to do this meetup.
But there was a fence built.
What?
Your parents built a fence in the field.
You don't think you can go through the fence?
I don't know.
That means the cops can't get in there. My thing was when I was talking about that, I was also more thinking about I have this ring and I got to figure out how to get this girl to marry me and then go to Italy.
Figure out, like I had
to drink some luck potion.
The
and
fact that you were nervous is so funny. I mean, I get it, but it's also funny. Did you really think I'd say no?
No, it wasn't that at all. But it's like okay, you go give a speech in a classroom. Do you really think people are like, oh, what an idiot? No, they're not even listening to you.
You didn't even give a speech.
I did.
I don't even remember what you said.
I literally gave a speech.
What'd you say?
I don't remember, but it wasn't, hey, will you marry me? I literally gave...
I wish we filmed it, because I don't remember.
Well, that's your fault.
You don't even remember.
Take those shots. We got 103 likes.
I'm sad.
Go grab the Malort.
I'm so sad, because you don't remember and I don't remember.
The gist of it was you're the best person on the planet. I love you. Go grab the Malort.
That's it?
And you're my best friend. You're a real bad bitch.
I'm gonna be in Chicago soon.
Joe Thompson says Jet 4 is me. Mess that up. Joe Thompson with the... Let's run it again. Joe Thompson, $10
Oh.
mega chat. And his message was, it's me. Messed up.
Why does it not say his name?
Because he messed it up. That's what he said. Messed
I
that
don't
up.
understand all this. Isn't this made in Chicago?
Yeah, hell.
I'll be in Chicago soon.
Go to a bar and ask for this and just take it and don't make a face.
I feel like this is my favorite thing.
Yeah, I'll have, can you give me a bottle of Malort, please? Ma'am, we don't serve crackheads.
I wonder if I'm gonna pay more attention at restaurants and like see if it's on the bar. And be like, I want that right there. If I even go to a place like that, who knows? But I'll only be there a couple of days.
All right, so Miss Wrench decides how much of this I shoot. You have to take a sip.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you do.
I don't have to.
How many likes are we at? We're at over 100.
No, I'll let you drink it. You said you would drink it.
Yeah, I lied.
Well, too bad. You shook on it. Doesn't your mom like it?
My mom likes this.
It's weird.
Yeah. But it's also, you know what it reminds everyone, if someone out there likes Campari, we tried, what was it called? Just a Campari spritz?
Spritz.
It literally tasted like you poured Malort in Prosecco. So bitter. So
I liked it
if you
at
like
first.
Campari, then you might like this. Mom likes, like, I don't think she likes it. I just don't think she is bothered by it.
It was the aftertaste of the Campari that I got this. When you first drink it, it's fine.
It just smells like gooch. Like, it doesn't smell like you should consume that.
Why do they make this?
Read the back. They're a joke.
It's also an ugly label. My grandma has a sweatshirt with the Chicago flag.
Well, I think what it is like, what kind of immigrants are big in Chicago? Because look, I mean, it looks like a family seal, like some
It
German
does,
seal.
yeah.
I mean, look, Malort. They got the umlaut over the O. Malort. This stuff is swill. That's their labeling. Two-fisted drinkers.
Interesting. I don't know.
Here, ding it and sing it with me.
I got nothing. I'll do my water.
Ding it. Oh. I've almost gotten over the taste because I've done this so much. Like, this is my second bottle.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. It's almost the after taste, like this after lingering thing. And there's something that happens to me in the middle of my palate where it attacks my tongue.
Like vomit.
Yes. And it bothers me. It's like the taste itself, I'm kind of over, but then I'm left with this residual shit. And then there's something in the middle of my tongue where it's like so bitter that my tongue sends signals to my brain that says, you're dying. You're dying. That's poison.
That's a bit dramatic.
Okay, it is.
Keep up with your chat.
But they're saying you're poisoned. Padres win. What about the Braves? Polish. That's Polish. I told you. You got to scroll up a little bit. You can't go all the way to the bottom. Oh. Oh, a local store at a Malort single barrel store pick. We've talked about doing that.
No way.
We have. I'm going to take bomb on that one.
That's silly. No.
Would you guys not buy a... If you telling me they'll give us 150 bottles of Malort, you wouldn't buy that if Mama Wrench was on that? As a joke. Like, you just buy it as a joke and just make your friends drink piss. That's hilarious. Here, drink this. This is Mama Wrench pissed in that.
Ew, that's disgusting.
It looks like piss.
It does look like it, but...
It looks like a freaking
someone
urine.
that's not hydrated.
There's also stuff floating in there.
Yeah, that's a bit worrisome.
Oh my...
That one right there.
That looks like...
Yeah.
Male...
Yeah.
Reproductive fluid.
Just thinking the same thing.
We got to see if the camera picks up the bodily fluid. It doesn't.
Not. It makes it look nice and clear.
Look how good that looks. Like apple juice, man. That ain't it.
It's got pulp in it. That's all.
Jesus Christ.
It's pulp.
By 10,000 subs, that bottle will be gone. That's a goal. When we hit 10,000 subs, this bottle will be finished.
What are you on?
I'm still like 800 away.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying though is like, that should motivate me to drink this because whatever's left has to be consumed that stream. So if there's half a bottle, we're gonna have to just drink it.
You have Daniel on next.
I'm gonna have to have, if there's a half a bottle, I'm gonna have every friend I have come drink this.
Which is like none.
Trev, are you going to Pours in the Park? It's in August.
Where's that?
It's in Michigan. I was not invited.
No.
I wasn't invited to be like a guest, so probably not. Mainly because we just spent 2 weeks in Italy too.
Yeah, that'd be quite a ticket.
Hunk of money.
I already had to do a ticket that I didn't want to do.
Pours in the Park is a lot of money, and we just spent a lot of money.
We got a lot of money to spend. More.
We're getting married.
Soon.
Hey, but Mark, we're planning a Nerds in the Park. It's free to enter. You just have to get down here. And there's tenting space. So if you don't want to pay for a hotel, it could be the cost of a plane ticket. So we're planning that.
There's 2 new hotels.
And they're probably cheap as crap because we live in a cesspool.
No, we live in a bedroom community.
A bedroom community. Is that what that's called?
Yeah, to Little Rock.
We're in a bedroom community. You could probably get one for like, I don't know, $70 a night.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never looked.
We've got 2 new hotels that one's not quite.
Over by the Home Depot?
I don't know if it's
You can
open.
also buy some wheat. Hey, Mark, you could come. You can bring some lumber from Home Depot and we can build you a shack in the field. Nerds in the Park. This ain't Pours in the Park because that's trademarked. This is Nerds in the Park. Free entry. I feel like we almost Ark in the Park is what it is. Nerds in the Park. Ark in the Park. Pours in the Ark. I think we should just be all of them.
There you go.
Like we have a banner that's all of these. Pours in the Field.
A slip and slide. I used to play on.
Hey, no.
Slide.
You don't need a slip and slide. What you need to do is you get that there's that plastic sheet.
The tarp,
but it's like it's used for other things, but you can buy them in a huge roll, and then you get a bunch of lube and a bunch of dish soap, and you spray that crap, and you slip and slide that sucker. We're putting Ark in the Park is gonna have a slip and slide.
I had one when I was a kid.
Oh my God. Arc in the Park slip and slide flip cup. So what you do is you put the sheet down, and then at the end of the sheet, you know, a couple feet in case, you know, some of these guys are big boys, so they're going to have some momentum. They're going to launch beyond the tarp, and then the grass will stop them. Then you have the table. On the table is the flip cup game. So what you do is the teams start on this end, and one at a time. So this player, they sprint and slip and slide, jump up, and then they do the flip cup.
Oh my gosh.
And then whenever they hit the cup, the next person bloop, slip and slides down. So it's a slip and slide flip cup. That's what I'm talking about.
No.
You in?
No.
You wear a bathing suit?
No.
You get a onesie around these guys. I don't trust them around you with a two-piece. 5 mil plastic in Dawn. See, I'm telling you, it's a thing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a live stream virgin since Joe Thompson. This is his first stream. We just popped his cherry. Perhaps the Stagg, Russell's Reserve 13, and Blue Run Pours skewed my ability to leave a message. I'm a fan and will become a Patreon. I think he just became a Patreon.
Uh-oh. I don't even know where you
He just became a Patreon because I saw the Google.
Cool.
Welcome aboard, nerd. We got a lot of cool stuff coming.
Now you see all the...
Now you get to see us go live on the weekend.
That too.
We need to do another Patreon live stream. Except for this time, it's just 1 hour, like happy hour Sunday, not 3 hour happy hour, which is fine. Haven't won since Borat.
Worn.
What? Oh, worn.
It must be a mankini.
I got my mankini. I didn't wear it. I brought it to Italy. I didn't wear it. I think I was so stressed, I just couldn't wear it.
Thank God. Okay.
All right, you ready to call it? Hold on.
Yeah,
We got to say hello to Lisa D. She
I'm
showed up
about
late.
to go.
Yeah, I probably should too. I'm pretty tipsy. I'll try and convince her of a Patreon stream Sunday.
Maybe. We'll see.
Mid-afternoon.
We'll see.
1 hour.
We'll see.
I'm calling it now. If we do it, it's 1 hour. Happy hour.
All right. Bye.
That's all you got to say?
Yeah, it's dinner time.
All right.
Past dinner time.
I love you guys. Yeah, you can go on.
Okay, bye-bye.
I gotta say my goodbyes. Then, oh my God, we didn't drink this. The next pick that's coming out, guys, reminder for anyone who's still here, Obtainium Canadian Whiskey Hazmat, 27 years old, 80.1% alcohol, 160 proof whiskey. What I learned was it's literally the second highest proof whiskey ever made. So that's coming. Bourbon Wrench videos, I have a bunch filmed. I got to edit them. They will, whenever those videos come out, they come out. I'm a dude. Give me a break. Second. Third, I'm going to try and convince Miss Wrench. We do a Patreon live stream like we did last Sunday. That was fun. We'll try and do that. Fourth, I will see you guys next Friday. Duke McHale, the Mammoth is also coming. The Mammoth is bottled and stickered. I think what we're trying to do is this one is also part of the cancer charity. So I think we're trying to do this one before the Mammoth, even though the Mammoth is ready to go. So whenever this drops, shortly thereafter, the Mammoth will be there. So that's what it is. We're just trying to keep these two together because they are the cancer bottles. All the proceeds from the Ron Jam, which, by the way, There's still some bottles left. All go to Cancer. This goes to Cancer. And then we will do the Mammoth. I think the Mammoth is the very next one after that. Yeah, that's what we got right now. The Mammoth is also hazmat. So for people freaking out, that Mammoth is also like 155 proof. So hazmat, very high. We don't mess around over here. Love you guys. We're done. We're out of here. Have a great night. You have a great night. Love you guys. Text me, message me, email me, keep up with me, whatever you got to do. And I will see you wherever the heck I see you next.